All right, everyone. So today we're gonna learn how to pass the shield guard, okay? Very common guard, usually when you're trying to do a X pass or something, getting on the side. It's very common here, the person get on his side here and trying to trap the shield guard, okay? The shield guard is pretty much this leg here, stopping him, get close to him, at the same time, locking the half guard with the leg on the bottom, okay? So I'm dropping my knees here because I decide to play like that, but as well, if I start giving the leg, we have one leg up, I will give him options to play De La Riva, reverse De La Riva. So if I drop my both knees on the ground, I kind of limit a little bit of his option, okay? So what I want to do here, the first thing, I want to establish my grip on the bottom leg. And then I need to use my both hands to do that, okay? Sometimes it's only one hand that he goes there and pull my wrist, and then I try again, and then he break it again, okay? So I really like to use my both hands here, get really heavy. I'm sitting on my heels, and then if you start doing with my hands, you know, I cannot use my other hand to protect until I establish my grip the way that I want. And then the grip I want to do, there's two grips. This one here, close to the knee, I'm always gonna make the grip. I'm gonna roll my knuckles forward. I will have the control of the leg. I will have more control of his leg. If I control his trouser here, I have more grip, but less control of his knee. How he will retract his leg this way here to potentially replace the guard. So the grip on the knee, more control of the leg, and it'll be kind of easier for him if he's trying to break this grip. Do that. And this one here, harder for him to break, but less control on the leg. So that will be very up to you what type of grip we want to do, okay? Sometimes I like to do this one here, or sometimes I make this grip here. So it really depends who I'm fighting and what's the person, how he like to play guard, okay? So I'm making my grip here close to the knee now. What I need to do next, I'm sitting on my heel, so that means then there's not much weight on this leg. So I need to be active here, putting the weight on him, okay? So my toes, and then on the next grip we're gonna do, you're gonna hold this collar. You don't need to hold the collar too close to the neck, a little bit loose here, because if you try to break this grip, it's gonna take a little bit longer for him. If I hold close to his neck, there's a lot of tension there, easy for him to break. So you get a little bit loose here, helps you maintain this grip a little longer, okay? Now I'm gonna be pinning, I'm gonna be pushing this knee here like that all the time, holding the collar, and I will be leaning my weight as hard as you can on top of this leg, pinning the leg, leaning forward. Now, see how my head is almost on the top of his head? I will use my big shoulder here to deal with his shield. So you're gonna do a big shoulder here. I'm still leaning forward, and I'm still spreading his leg. I'm trying to push this leg away from his head, let's say. Because at the moment Adam retract this leg here, he replaced the guard. So I'm aware of that. So shit, toes, drive forward, push the leg away, big shoulder. That's how I'm gonna move my hip. I will beat his knee. I will beat his knee with my hips, with my shoulder together. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, get the shoulder in. Now, I need to be where that, once again, if he can retract this leg, he replaced the guard. So I'll be pinning his leg away from me, and I'm just gonna do this leg work here with my right leg. Gonna go 1, 2, pass over. Try to lock half guard now, Adam. So there's no half guard for him. And then straight away here, my head will be pushing his back on the ground. He wanna turn to turtle position. I'm trying to stop him doing that. Then my left hand goes deep in the collar. I'm gonna walk to the side and look to the other way to use this grip here on his collar to not allow him to turn to turtle position. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. Okay, one more time. So first of all, establish your grips as well. If I'm not sitting on his heels here, gives Adam space to replace the guard easy. So what I need to do is sit heavy on the leg. Do the same thing, Adam. So his leg's stuck. Then I will spend time here adjusting this grip. In one hand, sometimes it takes too long for you to make the best grip you can. So use both grips as tight as you can. Roll your knuckles, and now start pull the weight on him. Make him carry all your weight. If you start block my arm here as well, he blocks. So I turn, control the collar. Look my toes. Push the knee as well. There's a lot of elements here you need to pay attention. You need to do 3 or 4 fingers at the same time here. So it'll be leaning my way forward, hold the collar as hard as you can. Push his leg away from his head. And now, big shoulder and hips here. Now, I'm gonna swing my leg over. Look my head as well on his shoulder. I'm gonna swing 1, 2. Okay, my hand goes on his collar. You're gonna try to turn turtle position. My head's on his shoulder here, on this side. Now I'm gonna look to the other side and stretch my left arm on his neck. Walk through the hip and stabilize this side control. Okay, one more time, very quick. Control, lean forward. If you block my arm, turn. Big shoulder, turn, swing over. So that's the first option to deal with shield guard.